When chapman billies leave the street, and drouthy neighbours meet, and market days are wearing late, and folk begin to take the gate, while we sit bowsing at the nappy, and getting fou and unco happy. We think na in the long Scots miles, the mosses, waters, slaps and stiles that lie between us and our hame, where sits our sulky, sullen dame, gathering her brews like gathering storm, nursing her wrath to keep it warm. Is truth fun honest Tam O'Shanter, as he for air one night did canter, all there, who ne'er a town surpasses for honest men and bonny lassies. O Tam, hadst thou been sae wise to take the ain wife Kate's advice? She tell't thee weel thou was a skellum, a blethering, blustering, drunken blellum, that fae November to October, aye market day, thou was nae sober. That ilka melder wi' the miller, thou sat as lang as thou had siller, that every naig was ca'd a showing, that smith and thee get roaring fooling. That at the Lord's house, even on Sunday, thou drank wi' Curtin Jean till Monday. She prophesied that later soon thou would be fun deep drowned in the doon, or catched wi' warlocks in the muck by Alloway's auld haunted kirk. Ah, gentle dames, it gars me greet to think how many counsel sweet, how many length and sage advices the husband fae the wife despises. But to our tale. Aye market night, Tam had got planted, unco right, fast by an ingle blazing finely, wi' reaming swats that drank divinely, and at his elbow, Suitor Johnny, his ancient, trusty, drouthy crony. Tam loved him like a brother. They had been fou for weeks together. The night drove on with sangs and clatter, and aye the ale was growing better. The landlady and Tam grew gracious, with secret favours sweet and precious. The suitor tell't his queerest stories. The landlord's laugh was ready chorus. The storm without might rear and rustle. Tam didn't mind the storm a whistle. Care mad to see a man sae happy, e'en droont himself amang the nappy. As bees flee hame wi' ladies o' treasure, the minutes winged their way wi' pleasure. Kings may be blessed, but Tam was glorious, o'er the hills o' life's victorious. But pleasures are like poppies spread, ye seize the flower, its bloom is shed. Are like the snowfall in the river, a moment white, then melts forever. Are like the borealis race, that flit ere you can point their place. Are like the rainbow's lovely form, vanishing amid the storm. Nae man can tether time nor tide. The hour approaches, Tam must ride. That hour o' night's black arch the keystane, that dreary hour Tam mounts his beast in, and sick a night he takes the road in, and ne'er poor sinner was abroad in. The wind blew as 'twad blown its last, the rattling showers rose on the blast, the speedy gleams the darkness swallowed, loud, deep and lang the thunder bellowed. That night a child might understand, the deil had business in his horn. We'll mount it on his grey mare Meg, a better never lifted leg. Tam skelp it on through dub and mire, despising wind and rain and fire, whiles holded fast his gid blue bonnet, whiles crooning o'er an old Scots sonnet, whiles glowering round wi' prudent cares, lest bogles catch him unawares, Kirkalloway was drawing nigh, where ghaists and hoolits nightly cry. But this time he was across the ford, where in the maw the chapmen smored, and past the birks and meikle stane, where drunken Charlie Breck's neck bane, and through the winds and by the cairn, where hunters fun the murdered bairn. And near the thorn aboon the well, where Mungo's mither hanged hersel, before him the Doon pours all his floods, the Dublin storm roars through the woods, the lightnings flash fae pole to pole, near and more near the thunders roll. When glimmering through the groaning trees, Kirkalloway seemed in a blaze. Through Ilkabore the beams were glancing, and loud resounding mirth and dancing. Inspiring bold John Barleycorn, what dangers thou canst make us scorn. We tipney, we fear nae evil. We Usquebay will face the devil. The swats say reamed in Tammy's noddle, fair play, he cared nae deeds a boddle. But Maggie stood, right sair, astonished, till by the heed and hand admonished, she ventured forward in the light, and woe, Tam saw an unco sight. Warlocks and witches in a dance. Nae cotillion Brent knew fae France, but hornpipes, jigs, strathspeys and reels put life and metal in their heels. A winnock bunker in the east, there sat Old Nick in the shape o' beast. A towsy tyke, black, grim and large, to gie the music was his charge. He screwed the pipes and gat them skill, till roof and rafters all did dirl. Coffins stood round like open presses that showed the dead in their last dresses, and by some devilish cantrip's light, each in its cold hand held a light, by which heroic Tam was able to note upon the haly table a murderer's banes in gibbet airns, twa span lang, wee unchristian bairns. A thief new cut it frae a rape, wi' his last gasp his gab did gape. 5 tomahawks wi' blood red rustet, 5 scimitars wi' murder crustet, a garter which a babe had strangled, a knife a father's throat had mangled, his ain son of life bereft, the grey hairs yet stack to the heft, wi' mair of horrible and awfu', which even to name would be unlawful. As Tammy glowered amazed and curious, the mirth and fun grew fast and furious. The piper loud and louder blew, the dancers quick and quicker flew. They reeled, they set, they crossed, they cleek it, till ilka carlin swat and reek it, and cost her duddies on the wark, and link it at it in her sark. Now Tam, oh Tam, had they been queens, all plump and strapping in their teens, their sarks, instead o' creasy flannin, been snow white 1700 linen, their breeks o' mine my only pair, that wans were plush o' gid blue hair. I would ha' gien them off my hardies for a blink o' them bonny birdies. But withered beldams old and droll, ringwoody hags wad spina fall, louping and flinging on a crummock, I wonder didn't he turn my stomach? But Tam kent what was fu brawly. There was a winsome wench in Wally that night enlisted in the corps, lang after kenned on Carrick shore. For money a beast, to dead the shot, and perished money a bonny boat, and shook baith meikle corn and bear, and held the countryside in fear. Her cutty sark o' Paisley harn, that while a lassie she had worn in longitude though sorely scanty, it was her best, and she was vaunty. Little kent the reverent granny that sark she coughed for her wee nanny. Wi' twa pund Scots, 'twas all her riches, whatever graced a dance o' witches. But here my muse, her wing maun cower, sick flights her, far beyond her power, to sing how Nanny lap and flang, a supple jade she was and strang, and how Tam stood like one bewitched, and thocht his very een enriched, even Satan glowered, and fidgeted fu fain, and hotched and blew wi' might and main, till first a caper sign another, Tam tint his reason aye together, and roars out, "Weel done, cutty sark!" And in an instant all was dark, and scarcely had he Maggie rallied, when out the hellish legion sallied, as bees was out fae hungry fyke, when plundering herds assail their byke, as open pussy's mortal foes, when pop she starts before their nose, as eager runs the market crowd, when "Catch the thief" resounds aloud, so Maggie runs, the witches follow, when money and eldritch screech and hollow. Ah, Tam, thou get thy faring, in hell they'll roast thee like a herring, in vain thy Kate awaits thy coming. Kate soon will be a woeful woman. Now do thy speedy utmost, Meg, and win the keystane with a brig. There, at them thou tell me toss, a running stream they dare not cross. But ere the keystanes she could make, the feint a tail she had to shake. For Nanny, far before the rest, hand hard upon noble Maggie pressed, and flew at Tam with furious ettle. But little wist was Maggie's mettle, and spring brought off her master's hail, but left behind her ain grey tail. The carlin caught her by the rump, and left poor Maggie scarcely a stump. Now, wha this tale of truth shall read, each man and mother's son take heed, whene'er to drink you are inclined, or cutty sarks run in your mind. Think, ye may buy the joys or dear, remember Tam O'Shanter's mare.